Okay, so we are messing around with a midget little car made in automation. This is a 3-cylinder, like a Geo Metro looking thing, I guess is what you could consider it. It's tiny, it's uncomfortable. I stripped it down to basically being the most uncomfortable thing you could get. And somehow it seems to do very well, and only costs, I think, $8,000 to make according to the game. And it's pretty sprightly for a tiny little Econobox. Doesn't like turning at speed, but that's okay. Just a fun little car to just tool around in. It's basically an overgrown speed bump test. Handled that okay. I did put analog brakes on it because that was important. Yeah, it's not a horribly impractical car. It's just kind of just a turbocharged 3-cylinder 4-seater smart car, I guess. Bounce, 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 bounce. OBS is having trouble trying to keep up with this. Yeah, I think it's not even a full liter. It's like a little more than half a liter's worth of displacement. So I have to wring the snot out of this engine to make it do anything. It'll barely even do a burnout. If I hold the brake, can I get it to work? I guess that's kind of a thing. I mean, it's not really a huge deal if you can do a burnout on a front-wheel drive car, but when you have less than a liter of power to do it with, it's not too bad. I like the taillights are a bit goofy. It's like I got 2 sets of markers on there. Kind of an ugly duckling car, I guess, but I should probably repaint it something. I have a buddy of mine who used to drive a Geo Metro one time. Not sure if that was the color, but there it is. I don't have an interior view anymore because they don't have the interiors modeled in the game yet. Can I fit? No, I cannot fit. Well, I kind of fit. Well, let's take it to the track and we'll see what we do there. Ah, wrong camera, there we go. There's a speedway oval around this testing area. And I think as long as I can get it above 70 something miles an hour, I should be okay. Alright, can we clear ramps? More importantly, can we go up hills? Yes, we can. Without bottoming out. Bonus. So yeah, it sounds like it has 1 billion horsepower, but it really only has like, I think it makes 90 max. If they had a way to make a 2-stroke engine in the game, I totally would do that. Because 2-stroke engines are awesome. Sound like 1 zillion horsepower when really you're just braking 50. So let's go, engine debug. This will show me. That'll show me flywheel torque and wheel power, flywheel power. The part that I'm not going to like on this car is the fact the steering's very twitchy. That's okay, I about pretty much hit top speed. I do have a sequential transmission, More fun that way. Paddle shift this thing to death. So if wide open throttle, I'm still getting 12 to 13 miles to the gallon. Which means if I turn on cruise control and go about 55 or 60, I should knock it down around 30-ish. Alright, we're going 100. Huzzah! It's about our terminal top speed now. I think the drag coefficient's holding me back at this point. That and the fact that the car really does not make a bunch of power. I mean, come on, what do you expect out of less than a liter? This high-speed turning thing here is really sketchy. Slight movements on the controller here, and I'm like, ah! I think it's a short turning radius, a short wheelbase. I'm about to lose it. Let off a bit. There we go. And we lose it anyway. And because it's all nice around, it'll just roll and roll and roll and roll. There we go. I didn't even have to do much to it. Of course, we turn to the right now, or left. Alright, more impractical tests. Can I get up a hill? Well, I was with a running start, so let's try that with a standing start. Traction becomes a problem, that's for sure. And I do have sport tires on this. Let's try like a ramp. There should be no problem. Yeah, people would love hearing this in a parking garage because all you hear is 6,000 RPMs going up small ramps. You're like, dude, what in the world? Who's racing? And they go, no, I'm just hitting 20 miles an hour. Sounds fast, really isn't. So yeah, it's... Why did I do it? I don't know, to see if I could make a sub 1 liter car that actually was fun to drive. And it's a little frightening at high speeds, but it manages. Let's try these bigger speed bumps here. My low ground clearance might be a problem. Actually, it didn't do too bad. I didn't like try to slaughter the car up and down it. Can I manage this? I need to go like, I think like 60 in order to do it. Nope. Oh my gosh, we did it. I've never done it that slow. I usually have to hit that around 60 or so to survive. I think it's because it doesn't weigh hardly anything. It was able to stay gripped onto the loop. Well, I can fit through here. Not many cars I know can do that. Actually, I should compare. Alright, compare time. Let's compare this to the smallest, to the, well, not the smallest, but the basic. The Covet. Sure, let's do the DX. We'll spawn a new one of these. We'll kind of compare them side by side. We'll see which one's bigger. Well, the Covet is shorter. in terms of like height, but I think my little Wonder Bomb Econobox, Econobean? I don't know, it's not really a box, it's kind of less boxy, it's more roundy. I don't know, I think they're, wow, the Covet's actually bigger in terms of footprint. Especially, wheelbase. I messed that up. I was trying to pull the... But you can kind of see it. I mean, the Covet's wheels are further back. I made something smaller than a Covet. This is basically smart car sized. A little bit bigger than a smart car. And of course I said, oh, let's turbocharge an i3 and put it in there. No problem. So, yeah, that was that. That's what you can do with automation. It's lots of fun, and I'm having a blast just tooling around with like stupid cars. Some actually are not that stupid, but this is one of the ones I said, hey, let's take a not so stupid car and, you know, take it to the logical extreme and see how bad it gets. And it's still fun. It actually got really high marks in the game as far as drivability, and certain market demographics really liked it, so I guess I made it kind of a winner. It's kind of a niche vehicle, but it works good. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll get you all later.